welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shivangi Lahoty, aka your designer Didi, and in today's video I will be talking to you about how to get started as a fashion designer. Now for those of you who are new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, because this video is going to be very likable. I'm sure of that. For everyone who's new here, my name is Shivangi and I am a design graduate from NIFT Mumbai and FIT New York. I run multiple businesses in India today. I also hold a certification from IIM Ahmedabad in creative and cultural businesses, and it would be safe to say that you've come to the right place to actually get some advice on how to get started as a fashion designer. So without wasting any time, let's quickly get started with this video. But hey, seriously though, please make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep watching all of the fashion educational video that I post here. It will really help with the channel engagement. Now let's get started. To become a fashion designer, there are technically 4 ways how you could do it. Number 1 is enrolling in a design school like how I did and getting a proper 3-year, 4-year degree from some of the top design colleges and learning all the skills in design school. Another way, which is number 2, would be to basically sign up for short courses, diploma programs, and do it on the side with an existing degree program that you're enrolled in, right? So for example, you're enrolled in a BCom degree and you might want to take up a 2-year diploma or a 1-year diploma, depending on whatever it is that you want to get into, and learn the skills. Here the focus is that we want to learn skills, right? The third way could be to get actual work experience, which means doing internships with brands, doing sort of actual jobs with brands, and sort of working with them to understand how the industry works, and then starting something of your own. And the fourth and final way would be starting your business and learning along the way. This is what a lot of women end up doing later on in their lives when they want to start something of their own and they want to start their own boutiques, etc. They just start a business, get a master G in place and start. So I am here not to tell you or not to judge कि इन चारों में से कौन सा better है. I'm just telling you these are 4 ways that you could start on your journey to becoming a fashion designer. After you've sort of decided which route you're taking, these are some technical skills that you need to have if you want to study fashion. Okay. Number 1 is you need to have really good fashion illustration skills. Number 2 is you need to have good understanding of flat drawings and technical specification sheets, which is basically flats of the garments that you're illustrating. Your garments being illustrated remains to be number 1, and on a priority list remains to be really the most important thing, because to be able to execute your ideas, you need to first put them on paper. So work on your illustration skills and then create flat drawings for them. Of course, you need to know how to do pattern making, which is number 3 in my technical skill list. You need to know how to actually draft the pattern. जो आप shirt पहनते हो, जो आप pant पहनते हो, you know, all the clothes that you're making, how are the patterns actually drafted for them? How are they cut, right? You also need to learn how to drape, because if you want to get into couture, if you want to get into sort of high-end fashion, you would want to learn how to drape garments. There are certain things that suit or fit best when they're draped onto a dress form or a mannequin. And of course, the 5th technical skill is knowing sewing, which is very important. You need to know your fundamentals of sewing, not because you have to stitch your garments yourself, but because so that nobody can cheat you. No master and tailor can actually cheat you. Now the third thing that you need to focus on once you're done figuring out your technical skills as a fashion designer are your soft skills. And these are skills like trend forecasting, which you need to be aware of, right? Things that are trending, things that are in fashion right now, things that are sort of moving around, in the market, and things that have a demand. You also need to have a good understanding of color psychology, which means you need to understand color combinations, color psychology, color schemes, coming up with sort of, beautiful aesthetic palettes. And of course, you need to understand your customer. As a fashion designer, you are serving your audience, you're serving customers, so you need to really focus and understand who is the target audience that you're looking at and what are the kind of clothes that they are interested in. If you want to become a good designer, your clothes need to sell. And if your clothes need to sell, you need to make sure that customers are actually going and buying them, and they will buy them if they like them or if they need them. So find that gap where they need it as well as where they like it, and start your fashion design journey. This is a quick breakup of how you can get started, on your journey to become a fashion designer, and I hope that this video helped you. And if it did, please make sure you leave down a comment or like this video. And of course, there's an entire thread. There are hundreds of videos on my channel talking about starting a career in fashion, whether you've quit your career and you're switching, or whether you're somebody who's just getting into design school. There's something for each one of you, so make sure that you watch all of my other videos as well. I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.